Hello and welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Leos, okay? So this is for any placement you have of Leo in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the decks I use as I use them. If not, they will be in the description box below. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, I am a Leo rising myself. Let's get into our cards. Yeah. Now, first deck I'm going to use is the Radleigh Valentine Fairy Tarot deck. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos. And you got the Three of Spring. As the first card, yeah, with the Six of Spring at the bottom of the deck. What? I like this. I like it a lot. Alright, so please, no, too many. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And you have the Eight of Winter with the Ace of Winter at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Too many. Alright, so the card that you got is the Seven of Spring pointing towards the left, with the King of Summer at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos. Then you have the Princess of Autumn with the Six of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. I heard big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty waist and round thing in your face, you get. Don't mind me. Excited is the word. Alright, by the way, I use selenite on my decks. Yep. Alright, then. You get excited. Yeah. You do. Okay, so first clarifying deck will be the Fairies of the Future. Alright, by Brian Froud. I was going to say Brian Adams, but that's a completely different person, an artist. It's neither here nor there. Okay, so for the first set, you have the Three of Spring and the Six of Winter. So, too many. Too many. Okay, So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, Leos, please come forward and share why the Three of Spring and the Six of Winter are both here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aries, Leos, please come forward and share why the Three of Spring and the Six of Winter are here. Soul Shrinker with the Singer of Intuition, with the Singer of the Chalice. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the Eight of Winter and the Ace of Winter are both here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why both these cards are here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, and you got the Green Woman with the Glankener and the Journeyman. And the Guardian at the Gate. And the Death card. So, now, please, angels and guides, anyone from highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the Seven of Spring is here pointing towards the left, with the King of Summer behind it. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest, yeah, good. Card Vomit. Why? Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, Leos, please come forward and share why all these cards are here in the directions they are in. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect by clarifying these two cards in the directions they are in. These angels and guides, and you got Epona's Wild Daughter, yeah, with Indy, as well as Solace and Ecstasis. Whoa. And Spirit Dancer. Nice. Alright, so the next set of cards is comprised of the Princess of Autumn, Princess of Autumn, and the Six of Autumn, both in the upright. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share. And you got the Undressing of a Salad. Gotcha! Surprise! The Master Maker and the Bodacious Bodak, as well as the Piper and Honesty and the Oakman and himself, and Luminous Doom. And that's it. Stop it. I swear sometimes my cards have a mind of their own. And that's why I talk to them. Like, stop swarming around. Don't mind me. And for some reason I got the song Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. Don't mind me. Now, the first set, alright, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, is comprised of the 3 of spring as well as the 6 of winter. Now, let me tell you. So the 3 of spring, alright, at the bottom of the card says, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Okay. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Haha. Awesome. Awesome. Then you have the 6 of winter. Now the 6 of winter talks of positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times. Traveling or relocating. Aha. So plan your next step because you are definitely moving in the right direction. What? Plan your next step with an eye to the long term because it is definitely going to lead you to where you want to get to. And the reason for that is because A, you have the soul shrinker, which talks of blessings at the very end, right? Because when bad things happen, at the end of the bad things, you then are very appreciative for the things that you already have, so you see them as blessings. It's part of it. And then also because you feel like it's more calm, you see what is because you went through something difficult and possibly traumatic prior. The good things that are coming towards you have more effect, is what I'm getting. Next, you have the singer of intuition. Now, the singer of intuition, okay, talks of perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. Awesome! Yeah, you can basically listen to your intuition and it is on point. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Then you have the singer of the chalice. Now the singer of the chalice, okay, talks of trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, and miracles. So things are moving up and looking up for you. Amazing. Next, you have the 8 of winter followed by the ace of winter. Now, the 8 of winter, okay, talks about you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Yep. Then you have don't be deterred by challenges along you have the ace of winter, which talks of don't be deterred by challenges along the way. You have what it takes. Right? It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Basically, you have what it takes. Well, you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. So don't allow yourself to be deterred by challenges along the way. Haha, things are looking great. Yeah. Now, things are looking good. Okay, so the cards clarifying that, alright, are the Green Woman. Now, the Green Woman, okay, talks of natural magic, expected gratitude, wildness, and untamable creativity. What the? Awesome! You're tapping into your untamable creativity because you have not been deterred by challenges along the way. That's great! Once you set aside the challenges along the way, you will see that you are basically the one that is putting blocks in your own way. Yes. Then you have the journeyman. Now once you notice these blocks and once you notice that you're the one putting these blocks and what the blocks are, you will definitely move forward quickly and swiftly is what I'm getting. Next, you have the guardian at the gate. So you will quickly and swiftly move forward into the next stage of your life. Haha! Awesome! Awesome. Which will allow for something to come to a natural, timely ending, release, and so it'll come to natural, timely ending. It'll be released, and you will liberate yourself, which is awesome, like a possum. Next, okay, you have the Seven of Spring pointing towards the left. I actually have to do the movement at times. Now, the Seven of Spring, okay, talks of be assertive. First of all, when it's pointing towards the left, to me as a reader, it means that it happened in the past or it's happening super slowly. So for those for whom this has happened in the past, it means that you were assertive. You didn't back down from what you believe. You courageously stood up for what you believed in. For those for whom this is happening slowly, it just means that this is what you need to do. You need to make this card upright so that you can begin to become assertive, that you don't back down from what you believe, so that you courageously stand up for what you believe in. If I can turn back time, if I can find a way and take back the words that hurt you so you'd stay. Next, be assertive for what you believe in so that the other person, if this is talking of another person, so that the other person might feel like you actually wanted them to stay. I don't know why that's coming through, right? And okay, so the next card you got in this set is the King of Summer. Now, the King of Summer is an honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted individual. It says, a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. Awesome! Awesome! So you're standing up for what you believe in, and that is making or transforming you, or that is attracting someone who is very honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted into your reality, which is awesome. And the reason for that is because of Epona's Wild Daughter. Yep. Which talks of inner transformation. It talks of inner shadows, nightmare, depression, madness, and growth. Haha. So, as much as, because you did your shadow work, your inner shadow work, and it took you along for the ride. But once you went through this ride, you were then able to attract a more, like a better person into your reality for you. Then you have Indie. Now, Indie talks of indecision, wishy-washing, commitment, and decision-making. That was very, I don't know what that was. It was like, I don't know what that was. Now, okay, so you're indecisive. You might have been indecisive. So the Seven of Spring pointing towards the left was that you were indecisive, or you currently are indecisive about how you're gonna go about this King of Summer. You're like, dude, I have no clue. You're not my general type. I don't feel comfortable because you're a little different. But at this point, I feel like different is exactly what you need. But the interesting thing was that I watched this show on Netflix, like a guide to the astrological guide to brokenhearted something along those lines. Talked about, I think it was an Italian show, and how, you know, it seemed like she was going in the right direction, and then at some point something turned for the worst, and things no longer were as blossomy as, you know, as they had seemed. Something went haywire. I don't know if there's going to be a second series, a second season, but I guess we'll see. It was very promising, then it did not. Then it was no longer promising. Now, so well, she did kind of attract a King of Summer into her reality, though I feel like that King of Summer taught her a lesson. And yes, we don't have the whole story yet. She learned something that she added to her knowledge bank. But I feel like what she learned allowed her to clearly define. Well, this is going to be in the second season, I feel. But for any normal person, what she learned, hopefully she learned, will help her clearly define what it is that she wants. And actually, this is what Esther and Jerry Hicks talk about a lot. I'm going to tag them to Esther Hicks. /8. Okay, so because that is what they talk about a lot. Contrast. I should also put that too. Things that don't really go the way you planned. Contrast. Seeing what you don't want allows you to clarify what you do want. Yes. And so basically the hardship that she went through at that point in time will allow her to clearly define what it is she wants. Right? Next, you have Spirit Dancer. Now, Spirit Dancer talks of self-expression and freedom and exploration. So now that she knows clearly what she does want, because she clearly knows what she doesn't want, so she can clearly define what she does want, she needs to, I feel like, now that she can express what she clearly doesn't want, she needs to have the freedom to explore in order to find what it is she clearly wants. I hope that makes sense. If not, you can ask questions and it'll be my pleasure to answer them. Next, you have the Princess of Autumn, followed by the Six of Autumn. Now, the Princess of Autumn, alright, talks of a studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous individual. Alright, it says, happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. Yeah. Right. Next, you have the Six of Autumn. Now, the Six of Autumn, alright, talks of the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. Yep. And so you're responsible, and that is why you are repaying a debt, is what I'm getting. Then the first card clarifying it is the undressing of a salad. Now, the undressing of a salad, alright, talks of balance, avoiding extremes, being impossible, achieving the impossible. And to most people, this comes as the fool's errand, right? Being impossible, achieving the impossible and being impossible in by that same token. Now, how is this related to what I just picked up on? Okay. So you're sharing what seems, I feel like what seems impossible to others is that you're sharing even when you don't have as much to spare as they do, and you're so warm-heartedly giving, right? Which for some reason surprises them, because gotcha is talking of sudden shock, unexpected event, rude awakening, right? So they're like, what? What'd you say? You're sharing and you don't have that much to share? Yeah, surprising to them, that is. Next, you have the master maker. Now, the master maker talks of skill, craftsmanship, magician, moral strength, and invention. I feel like your moral strength is to make that when you have well, you know, Armenians do this a lot. They actually in order for them to be good hosts, they actually do above and beyond what they can actually do. You know, it's to make the other person feel welcome into their home. They're willing to put themselves on the line, literally, to make the other feel the best that they can feel. That is a trait that not a lot of people have. It's very I like it. It's not easy, you know. It's that ability to put the other first, which in this day and age, in this culture, it's less of a thing. We think of us, ourselves, and what we can do. You know, there's something, I feel like the difference is, alright, is that Armenians think of the collective before they think of themselves. Kind of remembering the Chinese culture, just a smidge, you know? Yeah, so I feel like they can make something out of nothing. They have a skill that is incredible. Their interpersonal communication skills are off the charts. They really are. And I mean, I learned so much. I was younger in that time, so I had a lot to learn, and so I did learn a lot. I always learn a lot. It's kind of different culture, you know? I mean, it's kind of off-putting to some extent, but once you get used to it, you're kind of like, okay, I can work with this. Because sometimes when you're not used to people being interested in you and having everyone in your business all the time, it's like too much. You know what I mean? So next you have the Bodacious Bodak. Now the Bodacious Bodak talks of healing, tampering, sabotage, helpful fixing, and order. What did I say? Having people in your business all the time is just a lot. But that is just the order that they do things in. And I mean, it's just the way they are, right? And it's just how things are. And it's exactly the same way when people come over to your house, you expect them to comply to you, right? But then when you, you know, it's gonna be the same thing. When you go to someone else's house, you need to comply to their rules. When they come to your house, they should comply to your rules. Just the way things are, you know? At least you'd hope they'd know that, but some people aren't necessarily like that. Next you have the Piper. Now the Piper, alright, talks of music, order, harmony, seduction, and empathy. So something has seduced you here. Well, actually, what I just noticed is that both these cards, the Bodacious Bodak as well as the Piper, talk of order. They both talk of order. So in both cases, I feel like, so what was I was speaking about how Armenians have an uncanny ability to make something out of nothing. And not in the sense of they blow things out of proportion, but they're like mavericks. Mavericks, or what was that show called? The guy who could do like pretty much anything out of like anything, making elaborate stuff out of like everyday mundane stuff. I can't remember the name, it'll come to me. MacGyver! Yes! I think I'm gonna write that down. MacGyver. Anyway, so you basically found the order in which, how should I say this? You tapped into your intuition. You tapped into your everyday life skills. Okay, if you are to be like MacGyver, you need to be ingenious. You need to be quick on your feet. You need to find the order that will allow you to be quick-witted, quick on your feet, ingenious, being able to reinvent stuff, and so on and so forth. Part of that is being honest with yourself about what you can do with something. What's the extent to which you can push that said object, right? Then you have the Oakman. Now, like I said, so you are taking from all your experiences and you are utilizing them to make something better out of it, right? And that only comes from strength, ancient wisdom, and depth. You have had to have had some life experience to back your ideas up and back your ways of being up, which is what this card stands for, right? Yeah. Then you have himself. Now himself, alright, talks of natural law, shamanic powers, life force, and magic. Yeah. It's the stuff you like, and notice how his heart chakra, his heart, his third eye, and his crown chakra are all lit up and lined. Yeah. So I mean, it's a part of being able to like utilize your intuition, your what's the superconscious? Yep. Your heart, your emotional intelligence, your intelligence, and your soul consciousness. What was it? I forgot it again. Soul consciousness. No. I'm gonna write that down. Your intuition. All of it. Yes. And that's when you will learn how to take care of yourself. The importance of taking care of yourself first and foremost. Yes. Amazing. Haha. So, now. my gorgeous and fellow Leos, because I've got Leo rising myself, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the amount in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box you'll find a little description of this video and my prize. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!